Hey guys, Zillag here from TheSneakyBros and welcome to a brand new episode of the Clay Soldiers Civilization project. There I am, sorry about the horse, it's still in here somehow, I don't know how it actually got here, but I think it's now a newsroom pet. We've got a lot of updates for the Clay Soldiers mod itself. San Andreas MC is the lead developer for the Clay Soldiers mod itself right now, and he is in our Discord chat channel quite a lot. There'll be a link in the description down below to get live updates from San Andreas himself, letting us know how the coding for the Clay Soldiers is going. The most recent updates is all current textures and teams, should I say, are implemented with the newest code, and we're already getting new updates for the mod. San Andreas has posted that if you sneak while placing a clay soldier, it will only place one soldier. Now this may not seem like a massive update, but when you're spending a lot of time setting up scenes for certain cinematics, or if you're building a wide scale battle and you want certain soldiers to be placed in certain areas, but it's kind of a hassle with the inventory system that Minecraft has implemented. So this really does give building clay soldiers a lot more sense, a lot more freedom, and a lot less hassle, because the amount of times where you're in the inventory and you're fiddling about and it's kind of a pain. But that is going to be an issue with the recent feature that San Andreas has added for us, so thank you very much. So to get exclusive live news coverage on the Clay Soldiers mod itself, head over to our Discord, link in the description down below. In this episode of the Clay Soldiers project, I'm feeling kind of nostalgic. Well, I always kind of feel nostalgic. It's is what I love doing, but I feel like I need to go to the roots of the channel. If you think about how far we've come with the project, it's mind-bogglingly awesome, crazy. I can't describe how much we've actually done. Handcrafted. Every single inch of this Minecraft world has been changed. We've terraformed, we've built giant trees. Well, Valaine's built that, and he's also built that, and then the rest of us have all built this. But it's amazing how much we've terraformed and we've changed this place. From the very first episode of how it was just the Yellowstown in season 1, then in season 2 we created the oranges, the dwarves, the tree village, the redstones, or should I say the nether reds, not the redstones, and then a couple of other civs here and there. We've really come a long way. So I thought I would go back to the roots of the Clay Soldiers, go back to the very first Clay Soldier building that I ever built for the project, which was this pub. This was the very first building on the project. Just a simple pub. And it hasn't changed. I refuse to change this. I don't care how ugly it looks. It will be forever looking like this because I don't want to change it. What is this switch here actually? I don't remember adding this to the building. I'm not sure if this is up the Vales or Valaine's work, but I'm going to see what happens when I press it. So, what is going on? Oh my god. No idea what's going on, peeps. I have no idea what's going on. Crazy. Oh my, what's going on? head. What happened? Wait a second. I recognize this place. This is the Yellowstown. So in today's episode of the Clay Soldiers project, I thought it would be a great idea to look back at where we've come from the very beginnings of Season 1, where it was simply just a single Yellowstown. This is what we built. This is what the Season 1 downloadable map looked like. So why am I actually doing this? Well, a guy called Moria Lord, he is in our Discord channel, so make sure to thank him for this. He actually had the Season 1 map backlogged on his hard drive, so he managed to actually transfer this to me. So I thought I would actually give it a go, and I'm surprised there is no bugs, because this map is incredibly buggy. I'm surprised it even works still. So it's kind of a massive nostalgia for me to look around this map of how there's just nothing. There's just nothing apart from the Yellowstown. We even have the bonus village down here, which is where my voice got really deep, and I went through puberty during a video capper. So yeah, look here, science a town from the bonus episode. Obviously these are the old houses that the clay soldiers could build themselves if you threw down a stack of logs or a stack of wood. I can't quite remember. And then the sky town is no more. The dwarves don't even exist. The oranges aren't there. The scions don't exist. The beach exists. It's a very ugly one, but it does exist. There's no statues. There's no purples. No tree. There's nothing. There's no terracotta blues. There's no redstones. There's no mushrooms. There's nothing. Absolutely nothing. There's no black. There's not even black brawlers here. Hey, look at this. Now this is something very cool. This is actually a kind of piece of set that I built for the very first Clay Soldiers cinematic, where in here I was filming Clay Soldiers in this kind of underground tunnel, where it kind of symbolizes these bars where they're kind of near the entrance of the jail, because obviously the jail got blown up in the first cinematic. So, and then obviously the jail here, you know, it got blown up, and this is where the first cinematic took place. And yeah, and the purples came in and they rescued their prisoners, and they killed everyone apart from the chicken. And I've just heard the chicken, actually. I believe it's still alive. I don't know how. There it is, everyone. The Clay Soldiers chicken that survived the cinematic is here right now. We need to get an interview with this chicken. He is running off. Chicken! Chicken! He's gone. I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen. He's gone. The last surviving member of the Yellow's civilization is the yellow chicken. So this really does bring back a lot of nostalgia and a lot of memories. We've even got the old Wizard's Tower there. The Yellows, you know what, I kind of like how with all the HD rework that we've done for it, it's kind of the same layout. It just looks 1,000 times better. Even I'm surprised the old redstone circuitry system that Up the Vale did is still working. It's not bugged out. I don't know how it isn't bugged out, but it's not. So and then this is kind of cool, actually. If we go into the Yellow's kind of like town hall, I think it's called. Down here is obviously where the Nether Reds are, but it's not actually here. There's nothing here. So a lot of you don't actually know how Up the Vale and myself and other people on the project actually build. Usually Minecraft YouTubers, builders, when they're doing big builds, they usually use tools like MC Edit, where they can edit large pieces of map really quick and really easily. Well, we have a rule here on the TheSneakyBros channel and the project itself that if you want to build, you have to do it manually, hand by hand, or you can obviously use a block of TNT if you want to blast out an area. So that was the TheSneakyBros kind of golden rule that you had to follow. The reason being is because it just brings a lot more character to the builds. It's a lot more authentic, and it's kind of a big job when you do a build. So, you know, when you finally have it done, it's, you know, you're kind of proud of it. So This is what Optivel and myself did for a very long time. We cut out the entire mountain of the nether reds, and then bit by bit we got netherrack and just replaced the whole entire cave that we dug out with netherrack. It was the most tedious build I've ever done. Literally the most tedious thing I've ever done, and there were some days where I thought we couldn't finish it, but we did, and it looked really, really awesome. And then I did a couple of updates, and then Verlaine then touched up on a lot of things, and then the whole team got together, and the nether reds now just looks absolutely outstanding. It's one of my favorite builds. It really is. It's the amount of work that has gone onto the nether reds alone is just insane. So it's just things like that of where we've come from, of how this whole map has been hand crafted from the beginning. So I hope this video kind of brings a message of how much the Sneaky Bros actually appreciate you guys, and hopefully you can appreciate us. With sometimes you know, some builds do take quite a long time to release for videos. That's because, you know, they generally do take a very, very long time. So season 1 has just ended, huh? Well, I guess I could build some more civilizations. I think I will create a desert town next. I've always wanted some kind of orange civs. Maybe they can be like the traders of the desert. Yeah. You know what? I'm gonna build a pyramid. You know what? I think I'll leave this switch for another day. I've been Zitlak from the Sneaky Bros. Give this video a like, subscribe, and as always, we'll see you next time.